The San Antonio Spurs have signed Brandon more than a feeling. Boston. No? Alright, I tried. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Hope you're having a great weekend. Huge day today. USA versus France, the Olympic gold medal basketball game. We'll be live at 3:30 p.m. Eastern for that, but let's get into the news from yesterday. Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype reported that Boston Jr. will sign a deal with the San Antonio Spurs, which he has. Via Scotto, the San Antonio Spurs and Brandon Boston Jr. have agreed to a deal, league sources told Hoops Hype. The 22-year-old guard will compete for a roster spot. He spent the past 3 seasons with the Los Angeles Clippers and averaged 6.2 points in 12.9 minutes per game. There's the tweet, there's the pick. And as we move right along here, following the news, former NBA star John Wall sent out a post to his Instagram story with a photo of Scotto's post. Wall wrote, "Yes sir bro, at Brandon Boston," so he's very happy for him. Look at the moss right there. Holy moly. Wall was briefly teammates with Boston Jr. on the Clippers during the 22-23 season. Also, in addition, they both played their college basketball for Kentucky, as did our guy, Keldon Johnson. I'm not sure if Johnson and Boston overlapped with their college careers. I don't think they played together. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. And check this out. Brandon Boston Jr. is locked in for Kentucky today. Had a great game, as they're mentioning here. 17 points, 4 steals, 5 of 8 3-pointers. And you're going to see that throughout this article. He shows some potential. His career averages are 6.2 points and 1.8 rebounds per contest while shooting about 40% from the field and 31% from three-point range in 105 regular season games. However, in this first half here, 15 points, 5 of 8 shooting, 2 assists. What is one easy rebound, Spurs fans? NBA fans? Anybody? One easy rebound? Does that mean TSR could have got it? Is there a difference between... Is Basketball Reference now... offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, easy rebounds? Something changed in NBA analytics stats that I missed? Let me know. In addition to his time in the NBA, Boston Jr. has also played in the G League. And my goodness, we're going to get hit with a lot of Foco stuff. I don't know if I mentioned the video already because I'm doing a reshoot. But I did accept the sponsorship. Everything's in the works right now with paperwork, etc. But I thank you all for support. Last season in the G League, he averaged 25 points, 5.3 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and a steal per contest while shooting 48% from the field and 50% from three-point range in 3 Showcase Cup games. So that's 3 Showcase Cup games. So those stats look great. And then check this out. 43 points, 6 boards on 16 to 22 shooting. Okay, so there's some good things there. There are some good things. We're going to pull up his stats, the old statistics up here. He's a 6'7" wing. That'll be 23 this season. And as we saw there, he has showed some potential on occasion. But at this point, I'm personally done with potential. I want results. This is year number 4 for you. The one thing, I'm looking at his stats here, and the one thing that stands out actually is his minutes have gone down every year he was with the Clippers. Almost 15, just over 11, just under 11, which tells me the Clippers didn't see much in him. Nothing else really stands out, although that 41% from three-point the previous year does look good, but then that is followed by an absolutely dismal 27% last season. If he can be that guy in the middle there, 41% from beyond the arc, then he could be a guy that we keep on the team. I don't think he'll make the roster, Spurs fans, similar to recent signing Malachi Flynn, but you never know. Maybe these signings of Malachi Flynn, Brandon Boston will give some of our younger players a good kick in the butt to keep their roster spot. Looking at you, Malachi Branham, Blake Wesley, Sidy Cissoko. Maybe one of those guys I just mentioned don't make it due to either poor offense, looking at Cissoko, who looked abysmal in Summer League. Hopefully he turns things around in the preseason. Or poor defense, looking at you, Malachi Branham. And either Boston or Flynn take their spot. Time will tell. The pressure's going to be on, though. He's going to be hungry to make the Spurs. I would assume Flynn's going to be as well. They're going to play their best basketball in training camp and preseason, and the Spurs will have some decisions to make. And as much as I like Malachi, Blake, and Sidy as they were drafted by our Spurs, I'm not permanently attached to them. If they get outplayed by one of these recent signings, it is what it is. We need to build a best team around Wemby. As much as I like Keldon Johnson, if the Spurs decide to move on from him, I will understand. Won't be happy about it, but I will get it. And many other players, if the Spurs decide to move on from Devin or Jeremy, whatever it is, as long as the team is moving in the right direction, if they move on from our current players. If the team is winning, getting better, building better around Wemby, then so be it. That being said, can't wait to be live today for USA versus France. That's going to be a lot of fun. And drop a comment down below your thoughts on the Spurs joining Brandon Boston. Do you think he and Flynn will put some pressure on our other young guys to perform better? Do you think there's a chance they could actually make the roster? Our roster's full now right now, which means somebody got to go if they do. Hit the thumbs up, like, support the channel, and subscribe to become part of our awesome San Antonio Spurs community. I can't wait to see you guys in the chat at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. And that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, go Spurs go.
Too happy.